better than
There you go.
Yep.
Click in the red teeny small text below. What is your mic? So in case you can turn off the O. Okay. Yeah, I think Styler said he's gonna join up. He just has to do something. He's doing something with his kid real quick. So in that case, I'm gonna roll up. The thing is, you see how Billy said that they weren't gonna make any more Sinners movies and shit.
Yeah.
Like I seen that whole like the timeline. Looks like the MC universe and shit. And it says Sinners this, Sinners that. Like I knew that shit was fake. I was like, they're just saying that the movie was so fucking good that this is what the fuck you should do. But
like a lot of people wanted the prequel to everything.
Hell. And the thing is, he can go routes with it. He could go any type of direction with that shit. The way he left it open.
He could do a prequel to so you could see Stack and Smoke's life leading up to that.
Yeah, like young, growing up.
Because you got to remember, they went to war, then they came back and joined two different gangs. So they
but I think did they both went to war together?
Yeah, they both went to war. You got to remember, that's why they kept saying, "We're soldiers. All I need is an order."
Mhm.
They kept saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like when he met with the Ku Klux Klan dude, remember? That he was like, when he bought the place, you know, he was pretty much telling them, hey, you come back, understand we soldiers and we have orders type shit, you know? And then the fact that they went to Chicago, one joined the Irish gang, one joined the Italian gang, just so they could fuck them up, take their shit, and come back down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, that's a story right there. Like, I want to know what the fuck happened there. And I want to know the fucking Native Americans that hunt vampires. Like, what the fuck was that all about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? That. And then, obviously, what everybody wants to know is what happened afterwards, like, for the whole 90s shit. Like, they made it all the way to the 90s.
I just feel like, it was literally like 90s shit. That shit was crazy.
You know, that's just to me is those two. I want a prequel and I want the 90s shit. Fuck everything else.
I mean, well, those are two movies that he can easily cash out on and easily make some good ass movies. Those are two ideas easily he can go.
Hell yeah.
But I feel like the next one, I don't know what the next one. I'm not sure if he.
Well,
I think he did say something.
He said that he wants this movie to be a standalone movie, meaning that there's nothing else, nothing more. That's just That's it.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what Dawn Till Dusk was until they made that gay ass sequel that wasn't really from Quentin Tarantino.
The straight to DVD movie.
Yeah.
But that's why he did what he did. For the next 25 years, nobody could do a movie similar to Sinners.
That whole movie is literally like, honestly, I mean, I'd hate to say it. I don't want to like not like that, but it's pretty much like just a Black Star.
Yeah, it's
Dusk Till Dawn.
Made.
He even said that.
Yes, it is. It's kind of like that. But if you,
but he fucking executed.
You take the time period, you take the context behind that time period, and it's true what the critics are saying. At the end of the day, this is a slave movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, because
it's literally slaves, vampires, and fucking just Dusk Till Dawn.
Yep.
Vibes.
What was cool was that, remember, because before slavery, like was slavery, whatever, like the Irish that would come over to the United States, they would force them to join the military. They were like, either you join the military or you're gonna be a fucking slave. Like that's the way it was. That's why it was pretty fucking cool how the Irish vampire was like, nah, fuck that. I was gonna go over there and kill the fucking KKK guy myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was pretty cool that he did that. He was like, yeah, fuck that. They use religion to enslave us because that's what they did. And over there,
he did tell him at the end of the movie, he was like, you guys are lucky that I got to him first.
Yeah.
Or he got to his son. That he got
Yeah.
to his son first or some shit.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah.
It's just the way that they did it. It was pretty like it was well done. It was well done.
I do feel like throughout the movie though, you do feel like certain scenes and certain things are missing from it.
Yes.
Because I feel like it kind of feels a little like it kind of jumps ahead through like just musical scenes.
Yes. Yes.
That it kind of like just all of a sudden it jumps ahead. Like you feel like damn, where like what happened? Hold on, I kind of feel like I missed something. Like you kind of feel like you missed a little something, but I don't know. You kind of get the gist of it.
But I think that's the mystery that made the movie great. Is that right there? What you said. There's certain things that are missing that allows your mind to fill the void.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like your perception of everything that's going on. For example, when the whole thing with the Asian lady, right? That has historical meaning as well because
talking about when she was burning on fire and jumped on him and held him down while she was on fire.
When she was telling her husband, "Yo, fuck them, let's get out of here."
Mhm.
That whole thing back when because the Asian community and the black community and those type of towns were very well intertwined. Like it's historically known about that.
Yeah.
But when everything would shit, when shit hits the fan, they would separate from the black community. Like, nah, we ain't with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's pretty much what she did. She was on some like, now fuck them. They got into it themselves. Yo, let's get the fuck out of here. That's why when her husband left, you know what I'm saying, he got turned or whatever the fuck. I think the rawest character was the Asian lady. Because she was like, fuck that, I'm going to protect my daughter, and I'm going to take my own life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but at that point, it wasn't really... Yeah, but it wasn't... I mean...
Remember, they were like, we're going to go to town and we're going to go after your daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to visit your daughter. That's what she was like, fuck that. Come on in, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That shit was raw, bro. And then when she jumped on Buddy, like, ah, and just stood there screaming at him when she was on fire, my nigga, that's like, oh, man. That shit was just on some, what the fuck?
I just wish there was a little more vampire fight scenes. Like,
yes, that I would say.
You know how like in I mean I guess Cornbread is that vampire, but like you know the nigga when it was Danny Trejo, he came up as a vampire. That nigga was like a super boss vampire. It felt like when that nigga came out. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga is a certain type. This nigga is a different type of vampire. That nigga just like turned into like what the fuck?
But
like,
remember,
you know
at the end of the day, the Dusk Till Dawn were vampires that were feeding. This was a vampire that was expanding his family, in a sense.
Yeah, nigga, but also feeding. These niggas are drooling, nigga. Every time they looked at food, they were drooling. They wanted to feed too. They were feeding.
That was
their feed time is the dark time, nigga.
Yeah,
their
but
feed time is nighttime.
Remember, you have the option to drain your victim to death or allow him to turn into a vampire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they could have very easily just said fuck it and ate the shit out of most of them. But
but he needed people. He was by himself. And he needed people though. He was by himself, so he needed. But the thing is, I want to know if he had all those people that pulled up, all those people that came, like how did he turn? Well, actually, that was in, I guess, the fight that happens. The whole fight that happens, I guess everybody just gets turned.
Well, remember that people started to leave, right?
Yeah.
When Stack,
I'm saying they just caught him.
When Smoke got fucked up, everybody started to leave. Bam, 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 bam. So
that's when everybody started getting tore up. Yeah.
He already had 3. He already had 4 that were under his spell. 5 that were under his spell. The 2 white people, the nigga from the door, and the other white bitch. What's her name?
I kind of wish, I don't know. It was kind of cool how it happened. How I guess she got turned and shit, and then she snuck in, and you kind of didn't notice the whole. Can I come in? Like, you're not gonna let me in. Nobody noticed that at first. Like when she was like, "You're not gonna let me in, Cornbread." Like she was literally asking for permission to get in again. Like,
hey guys, we're gonna.
That shit was cool as fuck. Yeah, we're gonna start right now. Yeah. You only got a little bit of time, Sad?
Yeah, I gotta work tonight.
All right.
Yeah, but that was hands down. That was pretty cool the way that they did that shit. I just invited you, Chase. that was pretty cool the way that shit turned into what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I just wish I don't know, like I just like movies like that. Like those are cool little like not even like horror films, but like just dope ass.
Little Hush.
Hush. That was a dope vampire movie.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like
It's
what?
really not.
If I had to add something or take away from something, a little bit less music, a little bit more action. You know, like the last, what is it, 30 minutes was action out of a 2-hour movie?
Yo,
I
did
would've
you see the
liked to
beta
see,
that
you know?
Streamlabs had? Do you see the beta that Streamlabs has for highlights? I didn't try it yet. Did you try it already?
What do you mean?
They have a get stream highlights, auto generate game highlight reels for your stream.
What?
So I guess
Like,
it automatically does it. I guess it automatically clips. Yeah, I'm about to try it and just see what it does.
Wait, where? I don't have that.
It's like when you go live.
Yeah.
Right when I went live, it said auto generate stream and clips, and I hit yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. It says it must be English stream. It must be some other shit. But yeah, that's literally what it said.
It must
It said it must be English stream. Yeah.
Oh wait, highlighter beta. Okay, I see it.
Yeah. So no, I don't think it's a highlighter. It doesn't say highlighter for me. It says highlights. Yeah, I don't know if it's. Oh, I guess it's same.
Highlighter beta. Yeah, it says highlighter beta. Beta.
Yeah, it's
stream highlights.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just try that.
Install AI highlighter app.
I didn't say that for me at all. It just said go.
That
bitch just said turn on.
0.91. There, it just installed it right now.
It only said turn on.
Hey, maybe.
Con, have you been playing your Switch? Have you been playing your Switch online at all?
On this.
No.